Hello guys, and welcome back to my second video of Android application tutorial. In this video, we will look into Mvvm design pattern. The Mvvm design pattern is similar to the well-known MVC pattern in such a way that the model and view are relatively the same. The only difference resides between the controller and the view model. View binds to observable variables and action exposed by the view model. It is also possible for multiple views to bind to a single view model. View model responsible for wrapping the model and preparing observable data needed by the view. It is also possible that it provides hooks for the view to pass events to the model. Also, an important thing to keep in mind is that the view model is not tied to the view. So let's move to our practical implementation. This is our basic application. We have activity class and our main XML class, user model class. I have created one extra class here, main view model, extended by view model. Our three component of the Mvvm is model, view and view model. Our activity class and XML file is our view. Main view model is our view model class and user model is our model class. To implement Mvvm design pattern, we will use data binding. Data binding is introduced by Google in 2015. The data binding helps write declarative layout and minimize the clue code necessary to bind application logic and layout. To enable data binding, first go to the Gradle file in Android, enter data binding, enable true, sync project. Now wait until your Gradle. Now your Gradle has updated. Now our Gradle has been updated. Now to implement data binding, you need to update your activity XML file. This whole class should be surrounded by layout in data binding. And to accessible view model in XML file, we need to add data variable, name anything, view model, main view model. Now we are implementing our view model and binding our layout file with the data binding. Activity main binding, main binding is equal to data binding util dot set content view r dot layout. Now we have bind our main activity with the binding. Now we are bind our view model with this binding, main view model, main view model, main view model, into new main view model, main binding dot set view model, main view model. There you go. Now we have bind our main activity with our main view model. Now our view and main view model is bind. So now implement on click listener. On click, we have implemented button click listener view model dot on button click. Implement this function in view model and it will be easily accessible. Public void. There you go. Whenever user click on the button, it will directly come to here. Here we need to access this edit text. We have defined that user can, whenever user enter, it will save into our username. We are going to use observable pattern here to access the enter text by the user. Observable field string username new observable field. Now we are accessing user model To assign the value to our user model which user has entered, user model dot name is equal to username. Now whenever user update its edit text, enter any text in it and press the on click button, application will run this code on button click and observable automatically updated using observable pattern in the username, and we can access the username by username.get and save the view model. Congratulations, you have made this far. Hopefully by now you will have a better understanding of the Mvvm pattern and how to use data binding. Both MVP and Mvvm do a better job than MVC in breaking down your app into modular, single purpose component, but they also add more complexity to your app. For a very simple application with only one or two screens, MVC may work just fine. MVV with data binding is attractive as it follows a more reactive programming model and produces less code. So which pattern is best for you? If you are choosing between MVP and Mvvm, a lot of the decision come down to personal preferences, but seeing them in action will help you understand the benefits and trade-offs. I'm sure after watching the next video, you will be able to decide whether go for Mvvm or MVP. So our next topic is going to be about MVP